The transfer portal is running wild in college football, so here are my top 10 favorite portal commits from the last couple of days. We start with CJ Baxter to Kentucky. Baxter was a certified running back one as a freshman with the Longhorns. He's battled through some injuries now, but I really think he still has it in him to be one of the best running backs in the SEC. So just based on the upside alone, I think this is a great ad. Chase Hendricks to Cal is going to fly under the radar, but one of the top receivers in the country this last season at Ohio, and a guy that I think could add a ton of upside to this Cal passing attack that looks really deadly for 2026. Oregon ends up winning the Dylan Raiola sweepstakes, which I really like, especially considering the fact that Raiola would be willing to sit out a year if Dante Moore decides to come back. Michigan has brought several players over from Utah after getting Kyle Whittingham, and John Henry Daly is one of the best of them, a guy that absolutely broke out this season. Deuce Knight to Ole Miss is a really big deal. This is their quarterback of the future, and this is the type of move that could make Auburn regret losing him for a while. You blink and Texas A&M has one of the top, if not the top, transfer portal classes in the country, and one of the crown jewels of that class is Isaiah Horton, who was phenomenal for Alabama this last season. They also have a track record of success with these transfer portal wide receivers, so I've got a good feeling about Horton this year. Notre Dame was being shunned for a quiet start to the transfer portal, but it has heated up recently, landing Quincy Porter, the former 5-star wide receiver who's only a freshman from Ohio State. That's going to be a big ad. But while we're on the topic of wide receivers, we can't ignore Cam Coleman to Texas. This is a game changer and a guy that catching passes from Arch Manning should scare the rest of the SEC. Chaz Coleman is arguably the number one defender in the transfer portal, and Tennessee looks to continue a tradition of phenomenal defensive line play under Josh Heupel. Adding him, that's a huge get for the Volunteers. But my favorite recent addition in the portal has to be Jacarius Peak to South Carolina. This is the top offensive lineman in the portal. He's rated as a 5-star transfer by On3, and it's for good reason. It's the type of move that could seriously fix what's been a big problem for South Carolina. They've got to find a way to protect Sellers. This is how they get started doing that.